Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be making this really cute Geode Freshie set. It's going to be one large, like a full-size Freshie, and then two vent clips. And I usually sell those in a set with the large one and the two vent clips together. This mold came from Nopalea Creek. This is a container that I use to keep my beads in. I don't like keeping them in the plastic bags that they come in since I buy pre-scented beads. So I buy these containers at the Dollar Tree, and as long as it has a 5 inside the triangle on the bottom, you should be good to go. And then I always measure my beads with a scoop. This is just a 1 tablespoon scoop that I had in my kitchen. And for the large one, it takes about 6 scoops, and then the little ones takes about 2.5 scoops each. Okay, and then once you have all of your scoops in your little jar, I'm going to add in my mica powder. This is just a white mica that I found at a shop on Etsy. It's called Druids, and the color is porcelain. I will tag them in the description box below. And then I just use this little scoop that I have from ccdiy.com. I think it's for glitter actually, but I love it for my mica powders. And then shake that up really good, and then we're going to pour it into our mold. Okay, and here I'm just patting down those beads before I put them in the oven. This is just a silicone spatula that I just like to smooth down everything with. I have my oven preset to 340 degrees, and these will go in for about 10 minutes. I check them at the 10-minute mark when my timer goes off, and if they are lifting when I touch them, they are not finished yet. As soon as they come out of the oven and they're done, I squish them down with that same spatula, the silicone spatula, just to make sure all of my grooves are nice and crisp, and then I put in my vent clips. Okay, for this set, I'm using all peachy olive glitters. I've got Bougie, Rose Gold Opal, Contour, a mix I made myself called Paisley, and Tiny Dancer. Okay, we're going to start off just using plain Mod Podge. I like to put it in this little needle nose tipped bottle so that it's really easy to get in those grooves. And I'm just going to start by filling in the entire center portion. There are little grooves in this mold so that you can easily find where your glitter is going to go. So I'm just going to cover the whole middle and then the little groove on the outside of it. And then you'll go in with your first glitter. This one I'm using my special custom mix that I did. Just cover the whole thing and then pat it down a little bit and then dump it off. I use a little makeup brush. It's just like a blush brush. I got it at Dollar Tree to sweep off any excess around there. Just be sure not to touch your freshly glittered portion or you will mess it up. And then we're just going to do the same with the two vent clips. Alright, and then here I am going in with my second color. You're just going to continue the same process, going in each of the little ridges until you're done. I think there's 5 total. In this mold, there are a few different sizes in the grooves. I like to save my chunkier glitters for the wider grooves like I am here. You can tell how wide this one is compared to the one before and the one after. For this next set, I will be using Chase Ray glitters. I now have a discount code with them. It's Paisley15. I will list everything in the description box down below, the colors that I used and everything. For this set, I also put some little purple stones in the center, and you can get those from E Squared Scents, where all of my pre-scented beads come from. And I also have a discount code for them down below as well. This first color is Unicorn Giggles, and it's going right around those stones. This next color is called Smoothie. It's the perfect peachy pink color, and it's going just right on that next ridge on that Freshie. Our next color is Shattered Opal, just continuing on the same pattern as we have done before. Our next color is called Plum Crazy. Okay, and then continuing on to our last color is Gumdrop. I like to let my Mod Podge dry for a couple of hours. Sometimes I will do all of this glittering at night and leave them out overnight to dry. If you get a lot of Mod Podge on there, sometimes they can create little pockets, where when you squish it down, it squirts out. So it's not getting totally dry under there. So the longer you can let them dry, the better. And if you store yours in a container like I do, because sometimes I bake a whole bunch and then I put them in containers. If you put your Mod Podge in a container and seal it without letting it air dry all the way first, it will not dry. It will take days and days and days, and it won't be dry. So leave them out to air dry for at least a couple of hours. And then I brush all of the excess glitter off, just so there's not like a ton falling off in the bags or in people's cars and all of that. This is a step that not a lot of people do, or maybe like half and half people who make freshies do. I don't like the spikies that my freshies make when they're baking. So I just take these little scissors that I got at Hobby Lobby. They're just little fabric scissors, and I trim off all of those little spiky bits. I just think it makes them look more finished. It does not do anything with the smell or anything. It's just aesthetics for me. I just don't like them. This is something new I have started doing. I used to use a nail while my freshie was baking to make the hole in the freshie. And then I moved on to drilling the hole in the freshie. And now I'm trying these eye screws. I buy the 1/2-inch eye screws, and then you just screw it in there. I have seen some people heat them up and then just shove it in. I just screw it in. It's just as easy to me. In the summertime, I probably will change back to the holes, because as the car heats up in the summertime and these eye screws get really warm, they're more susceptible to falling off or melting the freshie, so that the freshie just falls right off of that screw. So I'll probably go back to putting the holes in and doing the elastic or string or whatever you like. And finally, I'm going to package my freshies. This is a set, so it will have the full-size freshie and the 2 vent clips all in one package. This is a 6x6 polypropylene bag. I buy these in bulk from uline.com, and then I put my warning label on there. It has just general information to protect my company in case a freshie melts or if somebody uses it the wrong way, how it's not supposed to be used. I put a scent label on the front. I just print these with my thermal label printer. I add in a piece of jute string in case they don't have one of my freshie hangers. And then I put all of my freshies in there together, zip it up, and it's ready to be sold. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. The Geode Freshie is one of my most favorite freshies to decorate. It has so many color combinations you can do. You can do themes. The red, white, and blue one is my most favorite one, which I plan on doing for 4th of July. And then also I'm going to do a Geode of the Month club, where each month is going to be a themed box where you get the Geode, the large freshie, and the 2 vent clips, and it's going to be a color each month. But anyways, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, go follow us on social media, and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.